Over the last 8 months, we have seen the Mansa Plus community grow from 7 subscribers to over 24,000 subscribers. For that, we are very grateful. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. With that, welcome to today's show in Juja South. Let's go and have a look at this magnificent listing. Follow me. Let's start our tour with the exterior. The house is located within a gated community. Then you have this sliding gate welcoming you to your small motor court here. Well, it's not that small because you can park quite, how many cars, Willis?
I think we can fit 4 cars here.
4 cars, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do 4 cars and they have a green space here. So without this green space, you can do another 4 cars, yeah? But I like the fact that they went with a lawn space and even the idea of doing a sliding gate because it saves on space.
Yeah, and that makes it easier for you to automate it as well.
Yeah. In reference to the fence, you can do a full stone wall if you wanted, or you can do a live fence, which I think would be more appropriate for this house, instead of just making it a concrete jungle. And from here, we can see the facade of the house. You can see all the big windows. In fact, we are comparing this house with another one we toured somewhere in Mogodha. They have some striking similarities. The only difference is that this one is bigger,
I'm going to say this is the big brother to that house.
Oh, yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
And this one has we even have these doors that you have opened. They are really massive. And then you have this area where you can do flower pots. They have even put some flower pots to show you how to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can imagine all of it with all those flower pots. I believe you can add another pagoda here if you wanted. And also, put up flower pots and so on, and it will look so beautiful.
I would definitely have a sitting space here at the lawn,
So you can do a gazebo here.
Exactly.
But remember, you also have another area behind the house.
Yes.
So if you're maybe you don't want your gazebo in front of the house, you can do it behind the house.
Yes.
But definitely this is it's very good to have a green space, especially if you have small kids. They can enjoy it, and even yourself. You can just come here and lay on the grass. Yeah. And this is where I give you the specs of the house. The house is in the market for 22 million Kenya shilling. It's about 300 square meters and it starts on a 50 by 100 plot. And with that, now let's proceed to this other area. We have these large doors that open to your dining space, but you're going to see that later on because first I want you to see the front door. This is your front door, and they went with a wood and metallic door, and wow, it's almost it has a small extension here, so that means moving things inside this house is easy, but you don't even need to use the door to move in things, because I would probably use that door that opens to the dining area.
Exactly.
And then you also have this one that opens to your green space. It's so massive that I like the open layout. So you have a fire space here that I don't even think you'll ever use because Juja is always warm.
Yeah, Juja is always warm. So
maybe you're going to use it when you're trying to create a romantic moment with your loved one.
Yes.
And also they have cladded this wall, and I believe it has sort of broken the monotony of the white. However, this is why I tell you that this house is 98% or 95% done. So they haven't painted because they want you, the buyer, this is an undercoat. They have just done the undercoat and they want you, the buyer, to choose your paint. So once
whichever color you want, or whichever style of paint you want on your walls.
Instead of them painting it pink and then you say you are an enemy of pink, they decided to leave it like that, so that if you want to do blue, you can come and do blue. Whatever paint that you want. And I think that I haven't seen that before. I think that is a very, apart from houses that are bought off plan. So to have this with a house that is almost complete, giving you those options, and you see many other options that they're giving you, I think that's a really interesting thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and very considerate.
Very considerate. Yeah. And the ceiling is gypsum. You have, but very minimal. It's not all over your face. You have downlighters all around the house, and coming to the floor, it's all laminated. Even the bedroom spaces. Yeah.
Yes.
And wow, that's again makes the space even warmer than you probably ever need it to be, because Juja is always sunny. Yeah. Yeah, and again, I have to talk about these massive doors. I think this is what sold me to the house.
Yeah, same here, man.
Yeah, because of this, the casement doors, and they fully open. It's like a whole wall opening out. Yeah. So you can imagine if you're to do a pagoda, the way it would connect a whole one big space. Yeah, connecting, magnificent. Looks amazing. And with that, we can flow to this other space. Yeah. Which is your dining area, and you can see how big this house is. It's very spacious. Huh? We were really debating the square footage and or other meters of this house. Again, your dining space opens to your motor court because of these huge casement doors.
And the good thing is when you have those flower pots, like whatever you'll be looking out to will be beautiful, because just of that simple addition of the flower pots. Yeah.
It will be so beautiful to see. Yeah.
Yes.
And even as you're having your breakfast here in the morning, just looking at those flowers.
Exactly.
What a beautiful way to start your day. Yeah.
Yeah.
And on this side you have a sink here, and as we were debating earlier on with Willis, he felt that the sink wasn't necessary because there's another one there next to the powder room. Yeah. But I think this is the luxury of having a lot of space. So because they have so much space in this house, they're able to, even put, what's better than one?
Of course, two.
Of course, two, yeah? Yeah. And coming to this other side, you have a space where you can do a breakfast bar. Remember the house we toured last week?
Yes.
So you remember the seats they had put.
Yeah, exactly.
So it would look so good with those seats there. And this is a better and more functional bar because it is raised. Yeah. And then you also have a countertop that you can use as a working space here. Yeah. So as you were saying about Madenge doing cocktails, he could do the cocktails here without us interfering. You know how people are with their kitchens, they want their space. So you use this space and then place the cocktails here once they're done. I like that separation instead of having it seamless, like maybe it was in that house. It's a better way of doing it. Yeah? And to spice it up on this side, they decided to clad it with the stone that you're going to see. They have really made use of that stone. Yeah? It is part and parcel of this house. And below that, you have all these drawers, these counters. There's so much space on this kitchen because here you have an island that, again, you can use as a countertop for, preparations. On this side, you have space for your cooker. Again, they have cladded this. You have cabinetry for your storage. I believe this is where they expect you to put the fridge.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And again, as I mentioned, don't judge the walls. Yeah, it has not been painted. So once they're painting, they'll do the skimming and so on and on. Yeah. So it will look very different. This is for you to choose the paint that you want to put.
Yeah. I like the fact that they have that cladding there.
Yeah.
So where you're using fire, it's cladded with stone
instead of using paint. Yeah. This is actually genius, and it would be cleaner this way than if it was a painted wall.
Yes.
So it's a unique backsplash. I know this is not a backsplash because there's no sink here, but it's a very unique one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a cladded,
Yeah. And stone with fire, at least they go
together.
Yeah.
Heat and fire. Yeah. Again, your gas has been piped, so you are assured you're not keeping your gas inside the house. You'll be storing it outside. And here you have an extended section where I believe it's more like a pantry section. Yeah? An open pantry. Yeah. And
do you like open pantries or closed?
For me, it's more about space.
Yeah.
In a smaller space, I like it. Just keep it open. Don't close it. But if it's a bigger space like this one, I wouldn't mind if they put a door here.
Yes.
I still feel like it will still look spacious.
Yeah.
But in a way, the way they have left it this way, it sort of makes you believe that this is
it's a one huge space.
Yeah. One huge space.
Yes.
I think I had not even figured it out when we were going through the house.
Yeah.
At this point, that's when I figured I was like, oh, this is the pantry. Yeah.
You need to be more attentive.
Yeah, I need to be more attentive.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to these things. Huh? And coming to this side, I want to say something about this, this sink. People who have been following this show since we started, they know my love for double sinks. And sometimes I say a proper double sink. Now let me tell you, this is what a proper double sink is. Most people don't do such a massive double sink. Even if they give you a double sink, they put it will only have one drying rack.
Yeah.
But this one has two. So this is this is the epitome of saying we have space. We are not misers. Yeah. In most houses, they don't have that huge space to put up a sink. Yeah.
Yes.
So if you see such a massive sink, it says we have a lot of space. And again, the mixer also as well. It's really nice. I like the combination. Yeah. And this is also what I mentioned. Since they have a solar heating water system, you get both cold and hot water in all the taps inside the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's very essential for those cold seasons.
It's very important. Yeah. So you don't have to do an under sink here to heat your water.
Yes.
You have that done for you. And remember, the sunlight that you get in Juja is a lot. So you are assured of having hot water all the time.
Yeah.
If you need it. Yeah? Again, here is a massive window looking out to your neighbor. I've been told by the developer that they're going to do a green net here just to ensure that you have privacy on this side and even on the other side where you're facing the road. Yeah. The road, yeah. And coming to this other side, you have a space where you can put, this is more like a laundry space, and this is where you can put your washing machine, your drying machine, and here is a space that you can use to fold your clothes, do the ironing, common ironing table, yeah? And even here they brought in a corner window again. The windows in this house. So just like last time, I think I should just be saying, take a shot every time I say
it's a natural light.
And someone mentioned in the other video that I've stopped saying tons of natural light. This is the epitome of tons of natural light. Yeah, you're even opening all the windows and doors to the sunlight. Huh? So here they have cladded this space. We'll be seeing this a lot. And you have this door that opens to another laundry space because you need people like Willis need a space where they can wash their pets.
Yes, of course.
And this is also good for washing shoes and stuff like that. Yeah. And here is a path that you can use to access your front area. Remember, we have the staff quarters behind Willis here. So your employee or your staff, they can just use this small gate to access from the front of the house to their staff quarters.
Yes.
Yeah. And you have so many taps. I should also mention, you have so many of these taps outside the house. Yeah. So you have a tap at the front area, good for watering your lawn space and also for washing when you're washing your car and so on. This is good for, again, washing pets or any laundry that you might be doing behind there.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is the staff quarters. At the moment, they're using it as a storage, but you can just come in, they see how it looks like. And someone commented in the other video that we did last week that it's nice to see comfortable staff quarters so that your employees are also sleeping in a nice space. Yeah. So this is it's a Nolan suit space. So I think it's okay. It will do. Yeah. Yeah. And this is where you store your gas. Here we have another lawn space. And Willis, we do that magic we did last time.
Yeah.
Follow me. So you have this green space, and that is the main gate to this estate that is there. This is another plot, of course. So you're not even the first person on the gate. As you can see, they have a perimeter wall around the whole estate, and I've been told that it's very safe.
Yeah, and once that live fence grows, like it will be just...
You'll not be seeing your neighbor or even the road. But they're also going to do at the green net.
The green net,
So that will also add on to the privacy.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, I can also walk all the way to the front. via this space. So you can walk around this house. It doesn't fill up the plot. And I like that the developer left space behind and even in front of the house. And as he was telling us earlier on, he actually built this house for himself.
Yeah.
But you know how the economy is. So he was like, first thing, it's a good house. Let me put it in the market.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, as you have always said, when someone builds a house that they intend to stay in, believe me, you get a better value.
In terms of functionality,
in terms
than
of
houses that are
functionality.
built for sale.
Yeah. Even in terms of the finishing you get,
Yeah.
there's more thought process to it than you'd get in a project that one just wants to make a profit.
Yeah.
Follow me inside, because as I said, we have so many of these doors. As you can see, this one also opens to a guest bedroom here. This can also open, by the way.
Yeah.
Can you imagine your guest having such a space? Yeah, they have a green space there where you can even put up some seating chairs.
Yes,
chairs,
at the back,
right? Yeah? You can even do a pagoda there. Extend this space. You can also use this space as an office.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So people can walk around instead
yeah.
of just coming into your house.
Instead of accessing your main house.
Yes.
Your guest, in case maybe it's like your in-laws, they can also use this to access the outdoors, access the room without going through the main house. Yeah.
I would definitely extend it out and then have a sitting space there.
Nakwambia, that would be perfect, especially for a working space. I would make this my office, then I extend there. So when I'm done working, I just chill there, come back, work kidogo, go back.
Yes.
Man, perfect. And on this side, this is where you have the wardrobes. I even forgot to mention that. And here you have a bathroom. All the 4 bedrooms are fully en suite. So you have your vanity set up there, your water closet, and this is your showering area. As I had mentioned, you have solar heated water here. So you and KPLC, kaput. You're only meeting on the lightings, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So interesting. So that is bedroom number 1. And here we have this vanity setup.
There's no winning with these mirrors.
Yeah. Today you're getting caught. Yeah. So people are getting to see. And before I continue, I have to mention these tabs.
Yeah.
Willis normally calls this finish steampunk.
Yeah.
And it has a rustic effect. I like how it looks like a bamboo.
Yes, it looks like a bamboo, and then I mean, it's just nice.
I'm a miwa.
Yeah. But definitely bamboo. Miwa is not hollow. So
looks very nice.
Yes.
Yeah. And
also this is the vanity setup we are talking about.
Yeah.
Instead of having the other one in the
So you have that one in the dining space, then you have this one.
Yes.
That even you can use this vanity setup even when someone else is using the washroom.
Yeah.
So it makes almost for a perfect powder area, because now this is where you have the closet, water closet that serves the common areas.
Yeah.
And you have a big window, as you can see. So natural light.
Yeah. Tons of natural light.
Another shot because of that.
Yeah.
And with that, we are sort of back to where we started. I just wanted people to get the layout. That's why I came back here. So we went to the kitchen, went to the guest bedroom. We are back here. Now follow me as we take these stairs so that we can see what we have on the first level.
And the good thing is when you're here, you can also access your kitchen easily.
Exactly. So if you're here, you can just go back to the kitchen. There's a lot of space.
Yes.
Yeah, this house is very spacious. It doesn't even feel like I'm not sure about those square meters. It looks very big.
Yeah, it looks bigger than the square meters we were told about.
I took a minute here because I wanted you to see how this staircase looks like and appreciate even that window that I think I overlooked when you were outside.
Yeah.
But it runs almost from your ground level to your upper small ceiling. So it's like 2 levels, and it's massive. You have lots of natural light coming in, and then it's like it's so minimalist.
Yeah.
It has a minimalist look.
And my highlight is that it has not touched the window.
The window.
Yeah. There's a space.
The staircase.
The staircase. There's a space there at the landing.
Yeah. And as you can see, they have used a hardwood on it. Yeah. As I had mentioned, this house has not been painted. This is an undercoat they have done. So when you see it looking like this, just know it's because when you buy the house, they're going to paint it and then clean it up for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there's that final finish they do on the wood.
Exactly.
It hasn't been done yet. So
yeah.
It's just 95% complete. This is what you mean.
So for people with boys, parents of boys,
yeah,
I'm sure they would appreciate this because of this landing and the way they have you still. So you know you're safe, the kids are safe. Then as Willis was saying, there's a space here. This space is very important because when you have the curtains running from the very top, you don't have to do, in some houses we see they have to do a mini curtain, then do another one.
Yes, then do another one.
Yeah. But this one, you do one curtain from the very top all the way down.
Yeah.
And if you notice again, they have not put in the curtain rods because they want you to choose. You want to choose whether you want rails or rods and what type you want. Imagine, they're giving you that. You just choose and they fix them for you.
Yeah.
Well, even here, the developer was telling us they thought of putting a chandelier. Then they were like, what if we put a chandelier and someone says, I don't like this one?
Yeah.
So they said, we'll give you you'll come here and they'll tell you, we intended to spend 70,000. Let's say, that's an example, yeah? We intended to spend 70,000 on the chandelier here. You choose a chandelier within that range that fits you.
Yeah.
So
and even if you want a much more expensive one, you can just add on from
just
the
top up
70,000
from that amount. Yeah. That's how they're doing it.
Yeah. Instead of having something that you don't like and then you have to buy the other one full amount and then keep this one which you don't.
So that goes to waste.
Yeah.
So they're saving you that trouble.
Yeah.
By letting you choose what exactly you want.
Yeah.
I think that's so in a way you actually feel like you have participated in that in the making of that house.
Yeah.
And as we saw, there's a house we saw in Eastern Bypass. It was a new house. But the person brought in people to renovate it.
Yes.
Remember?
Yeah. So they changed everything.
Changed the lightings, the bathroom fixtures.
Yeah.
So to avoid all that, they're leaving it like that. You come, you choose. They tell you this is our budget. So choose something within this budget. If you want to go beyond this budget, just top up.
Yeah.
And we put it for you. Perfect. I can already figure the kind of chandelier I would want here. So the only thing I'm lacking is 22 million. And off the stair landing, you have this first bedroom on this level. So it's a second bedroom overall. And immediately you walk in, you have the bathroom. You have your vanity set up there, a floating vanity, your water closet, and the shower area. Again, a massive window like the one we saw downstairs. You can tell even the bathrooms are very spacious. It's not squeezed at all. And they are airy and they are also full of light. Tons of natural light. Tons. Again, they have even done the mirrors for you. I can look at myself and I think I look very good.
Yeah.
And then here you have the wardrobes and a massive window that looks out to the gate. And this is the beauty of this house. The windows, they're so massive. Some houses you go and they have very tiny windows that are here. And you always debate, which is cheaper, the windows or the stones? Someone tell us.
Yeah.
The Rugo or the steel?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is cheaper?
Would you rather have, the light?
Would you rather have light or would you rather have big windows?
Yeah.
I prefer big windows.
Same.
Yeah. Because a room feels vibrant when it's very...
it's well lit,
well lit than dark rooms. Yeah. And here again, they have cladded the wall. This is where you have your headboard, I believe. And they have even done the sockets for you. So it's very massive. If you look at how these sockets are put, you can tell this is a space that can do a 6 by
6, of course.
Plus the side tables, and still
there'll be space.
Yeah. And that's just one of the bedrooms. It's very spacious.
Yeah.
Okay, follow me to the other side. We check out the other spaces, and here we have what Willis was saying he would use as a pajama lounge, since it's a space shared by the bedrooms.
Yes.
You can also use it as a small family room. You can also use it as someone said that they would use the video we put last week.
Yeah.
They said they would do a kitchenette.
Oh yes, to serve the bedrooms.
Yeah.
Okay, that's also a good idea.
It's a good idea. And you can also use it as a reading nook. Yeah. It's a perfect space, especially if you are to do those Ottoman seats Or you can even do an L couch if you want.
Yeah, I think here can fit an L couch very well.
Yeah. And if you don't want to use the room downstairs as your office, you can also use this as a working space.
Yes.
Yeah. Or a library.
Yeah, however, you cannot host people here because this is much more intimate for the...
These are just maybe working for yourself when you're working at home.
Yes.
Yeah. And on this other side, you have bedroom number 3. Again, you have the bathroom starting there, water closet, the vanity setup, and the shower area. Again, a huge window. And coming to this side, you have wardrobes. One thing you notice, these wardrobes are massive. They are not the ordinary 3 or 4 doors that you're used to.
Yes.
You still get extra shelving, yeah? And from here, I'm even feeling the sun on my face because, I mean, look at it. Look.
Yeah. You can feel the heat immediately you walk in the room.
It's very warm.
Yeah.
This is a very conducive area for people like me who have chest issues.
Yeah.
This will be perfect.
Yeah.
The house is always warm,
Yeah. And when you open these windows, like there's a nice flow there.
Like a breeze that is coming
that is coming in.
Kama saizi. You guys should feel it. Even the noise of the wind and the trees.
Yes.
Man, it's really good. Again, this is your headboard. As you can see, massive, and they cladded it. I'm sort of falling in love with this cladding.
Yeah,
it's growing.
I mean, it breaks the monotony of the color of walls.
Oh yeah. In fact, I would just paint it white. I know this is another coat they have done, but just paint it white.
Yeah,
and maintain it. Yeah. And with that, we're done with that space. Let's move to this other level and see the final space of the house, which is the primary bedroom or the master bedroom. Again, you're welcomed by this cladding, the high ceiling, because they have followed the roof line of the house. So you have a very high ceiling, gypsum ceiling, downlighters, and you have this massive window and door fabrication that opens up to your balcony. Yeah. It's so big, like can fully open.
Yeah, you can open all of it.
But you just opened a small section of it. And I don't even want to go outside because I can feel like it's hot. But let me just go, And, Nairobi has been cold the last couple of months because of the rain, weeks. But today we are having a lot of sun here. You can feel the sound of the breeze. And wow, this bedroom is looking to your motor court. So from here, I can see my cars parked here. And the green space. It can make for a good place to chill.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, this would be a nice, especially because the sun hits well here.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just soak up the sun from your balcony.
I'll probably do a pagoda setup here as well.
Yeah.
So that I can put up the flower pots and like a small roofing. So to make sure that I can chill here even when it's raining.
But there's still cover from...
It is well covered, by the way.
Yeah.
I just cover it more so that I can make use of this space very well.
Yeah.
I want to chill and have some good vibes, some good moments with my person here. And with that, welcome back to this space. So in this case, I believe this is where you have your headboard facing that cladded wall, and you have a small window here and another one like acting like your bedside. Bedside windows. We call
once you have those bedside tables there, they will hide the fact that there's a cow. You see that kambao there? So it will seem like it's one seamless thing up to
going all the way to the top.
Yes.
Probably make it look like it starts from the floor to the top. And here you have your wardrobe spacing. And these wardrobes are unique. I just want you to stand there, Willis. So you can access them from both sides. So you can access from this side because it's more like a walk-in closet from this side. So you can so in the morning, as you and your person are rushing to dress, she's opening that side, you're opening this side.
And even when you just want to grab a coat and leave, you can open from this side. You don't have to go all the way to the walk-in closet.
If you're hiding in the closet, you have more doors to come out. So again, here you have nice mirror, a full-length mirror to just check yourself as you come out of the house. Willis is trying to hide from that. And here you have a very massive mirror acting as a, this is a, what do you call
it?
Dresser, yeah?
Yeah.
So your lady can do their makeup here. So guys who don't have beards and they're trying to grow them, you can apply your beard oil from here. And
speak to us directly.
Yeah, speak to you. Yeah? Guys like Willis. And you even have sockets here just in case, like ladies, they want to do their hair.
Yep.
And for men, I believe you wouldn't shave from here, you shave from inside there.
Yep.
So moving on to this bathroom.
I think you haven't shown them the walk-in closet.
So I was here before and I assumed that you people have seen. I'm very sorry. Willis have spoken. You see, that is why you should have Willis speaking in the show. Because he speaks for you guys. Yeah, so this is the walk-in closet.
Yeah.
And I like that they have made use of this corner space. Because most spaces, this corner will be wasted. But in this case, you can actually just hang your clothes there and you can easily reach them. And yeah, it's decent size, but I just know the woman will take all of this. The lady, I'm sorry, I know I was told never to say woman.
Yeah, you say lady.
Even my mom texted me, don't say woman again. I'm very sorry. The ladies will probably use all this space, and well, you the man, I don't know, maybe you can have like a basket somewhere. Or you can use a wardrobe in the other room.
In the other rooms.
Yeah.
I think maybe this sector will be yours.
Oh, this is what they made. Actually,
even not the whole of it, just this sector. So that, you can hang your clothes here.
So you're told, do your 3 suits here.
Yeah.
This one, by the way.
Yeah.
Your t-shirt.
Yeah.
Your boxer socks.
Yeah.
And it's tough to be a man. And you're paying the mortgage. That's what you get for paying the mortgage. So, and with that, welcome to the bathroom space. This bathroom is very spacious. Let's be sincere. The last time you saw a house for 22 million with this kind of a bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, it's unrealistic to hear of that. Even a 26 million house doesn't have as big as this.
And they don't even come with bathtubs.
With bathtub, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know what to say. It's very spacious. You have windows again to ensure you get natural light. You have a water closet here. You have a double vanity here. And a big mirror, so for your lady and you when you're shaving. And because natural light, how many shots have you taken so far? So if you still have something in the bottle, finish it for this one. There's a massive skylight. This skylight, this is the biggest skylight you have seen in a house.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Because we have two, there's another one you saw in Lavington. The motorized one.
Yeah, but it's not as big as this.
It was nowhere near this.
Yeah.
And this is only 22 million Kenyan shilling. Look at that. It's huge. I feel like I'm in an outdoor bathroom because of it.
Because of it.
Yeah, I can see the crowds, I can see the sun.
And I think the developer was going for that, like that feeling like you're outside. You know how outside showers really slap.
I know.
Yeah,
so I know, man.
You feel like you're outside but inside.
Yeah.
I really love the fact that they did that.
Talking of outdoor showers, yesterday we were, let me not mention his name, but the client, we have a client who is consulting with us on building in Kijani Ridge.
Yeah.
And we've taken him around to see houses. And he saw the outdoor bathroom.
Yeah.
The Lavington house.
Yes.
He was like, I must have this in my house.
So
that's another service we offer. I know most people might not know that, but we do consultancy. If you're building and you want to get the best, you want your house to stand out, you can talk to us and we'll walk you through the process.
Yes.
Yeah, the pre-planning process. Because remember, building a house is more about pre-planning.
Yeah.
Once you go to the ground, it's money. So before you go to the ground, just plan before.
Yeah.
Get as many ideas as possible, see what works for you, and we are there to work with you in that process.
And actually tailor make it for yourself.
Exactly.
So that, there's a lot of people who build their houses and they end up hating the house they are living in.
In fact, that client, when he came to us, he told us, most of my friends hate their homes.
Yes.
Yeah. I hope now their friends would know because... anyway, that's what he said. And that's why we're here to help you with that. That's why we do this show, yeah? And with that, Willis, what would you say? Have you noticed this place is tiled all the way to the top?
All the way to the top.
My goodness. My goodness. How do you even do that? And this space, because it follows the roof line of the house,
it's very high.
Yeah, it's very high. It's like a double ceiling space.
Yes.
So again, because of that, you get privacy, but you get the outdoor feeling.
Yes. I would probably think at night you can see the stars from here.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. I'm very sure you definitely, because you can see the cloud and you can see the sun.
Yes.
You're definitely going to see the stars on a clear night.
Yeah.
Have you noticed how the sun is hitting the bathtub? For that price, I believe the house is giving you a lot, and it's fascinating that you can get that much for that price. And developers who are watching, that's something that you can actually consider doing.
Yeah, it works magic.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna stretch a little bit, but it works magic.
It does. Yeah. It does. I think with that we can end the show. Any last words?
Yes. I would like to say that this house has really been surprising us.
Yeah.
When we got here, we never expected to see what is
what
here.
You have seen.
Yeah. But it has really surprised us, and
it has for sure.
Yeah. This is really nice.
Yeah.
I must say, I'm impressed.
I'm also impressed that in Juja South you can get such a house, and the location is perfect. It's growing. Again, as I had mentioned, it's within a gated community, so you're sure no one is going to come and put up a flat next to your house.
Yeah.
Even the neighboring lands, I can see they're well fenced and controlled. So that's a good sign. You're only about maybe a kilometer to the highway, the Thika Super Highway.
Yeah, I even think a kilometer is too much.
Yeah. It's not so far from the main road. Yeah.
Maybe 900 meters or something.
Yeah. So if you'd be interested in this house, just give Ray a call. He's going to tell you how you can come down here and see the house for yourself and, buy it. Why not? And with that, we say thank you very much for watching today's show. My name is Mark, and behind the camera is Willis. Bye.
Bye.